like, have you not found out that like we don't know anyone successful that does that?
Exactly.
Like there's a pattern to success, and you are not
even fucking close. Like you don't even understand.
Episode 102.
102. Buckle my shoe. How do you do?
3, 4. Fuck that whore.
Whoa.
That's too far.
That's very far.
And we respect women here on the Flycast. Welcome back. A special episode because we have a special guest. Some may know him as Marcus. Some may know him as Embos.
Some may know him as that average fuck from Jersey.
That what?
That average fuck from Jersey.
Some may know him as Money Biscuit. Some may know him as Money B. Some may know. Am I forgetting anything?
Bro, the last time we did this was the day I walked here.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't even know.
His feet was falling off.
I can't believe you.
Bose knew the whole time.
I can't believe you did that like low key. Just for
the joke.
Just for the joke.
Just to say, hey, did you walk here? So did I. That's the only reason.
And
you at the middle of the flight, you're like, I gotta go pee, and you left, and I still haven't brought it up. Bose was like, yo, when are you gonna talk about that shit? I was like, my feet hurt so bad.
How far was that? 30
miles. I think it was like 31 miles. Yeah.
So we just did a best friend quiz before this, and they asked, how was my farthest run? And I know you didn't run 30 miles, but it was 10 miles. 30 miles? Dude, once again, you know what? I'm going to just get it out there. I mean, I probably talked about this last week, but I fell off again.
It's every week.
But I'm starting again.
It's every week.
I know.
I'm starting.
The viewers have started.
I'm starting to get sick of this shit.
The viewers have started having tic-tac-toe or like little bingo boards, and it's like
there's probably some shit on like Prize Picks of like, will Maniac work out this week?
FanDuel
or FanDuel. They're probably on FanDuel betting that shit. Will I or will I not work out this week?
Will he talk about how he fell off?
Will I talk about mental health, anxiety, depression, and the same shit, and then see the same comments, and then go to his page? What do you know? No profile pictures. I go report.
Just Twitter egg?
Just running their mouth.
Twitter egg? Dude, I forgot about the Twitter egg.
Like, just running their mouth.
Running their mouth with. I'm sick of people not having.
Bro, is it you guys too?
What's the word?
Like, you're talking about me, but you're scared to show your face on the internet.
Yeah.
Says
Are y'all?
You're
y'all
speaking, but you won't show your face on the
internet. Have y'all been getting? I feel like everybody's on. I feel like.
No, I'm not on Twitter anymore.
I feel like my nuts have been occupied recently, from like a lot of people.
I've been feeling it lately.
I don't know what it is.
There was a while where it was like I felt nothing but love.
Yeah,
and I didn't really see. I'd go to comments. Wouldn't really see anything
on
negative.
this side of things. Like the waves are crazy.
It's like a yearly thing. I think it's like a yearly thing.
It's like seasons.
Yeah. More like
so
seasons.
Wild.
Yeah.
It's like interesting. I mean, it hurts me deeply, but it's also mad interesting.
It's so weird. I like don't care.
For some reason, I've been caring.
But it does kind of just does something.
Like
it's like it's just the fact that they. Why are you speaking? And they have no like there's no accountability to where they can just, and that's also it's like the one guy Bose, I don't know if you saw it, I know Hitch saw it, but the one guy who was like, thank God Maniac's not on the pod, finally a watchable pod. And it was like the OpTic Podcast, and I like screen recorded shit. And it was like, why? I can't imagine ever being in that situation to where I would comment that.
That's why I don't understand.
And it's like, who is that?
They all have something in common, but I just don't I haven't figured it out yet. Like, there hasn't been one time where I got on Twitter and like tweeted like one of the athletes or something, or someone I know.
Yeah.
Some wild shit that I don't think like.
Unless you're like 14. Yeah. Then I can kind of
That's why I always think like people that tweet that or like say, like if you're I think there's certain like words and phrases that also go with the waves. Like a couple years ago, everybody was cringe. And like, so if you did anything, like if I, God forbid, if I laughed in a video, I was cringe.
Yeah.
And then
you ruined the whole video.
I ruined the whole video because my laugh is loud.
And it was fake.
And now it's like, soft is coming around. So if you say anything that's like, if you complain about anything, you're soft now.
Really?
It's like Andrew Tate, like ever since the whole Andrew Tate wave. And it's very obvious because like people will say the same things when they're roasting you or like when they're just tweeting hate at you. It's always the same, like they follow the same trends. It's really interesting.
It's never anything new that I like.
No.
Never.
That like throws me off a little bit. I'm like, kind of right. Or like,
yeah,
it's always just the same fucking nonsensical, just so not needed comments that are just commented. And I see it every day. Lately I'll like open Twitter, I'll start scrolling, and then I'll just close Twitter. I'm like, this is not good for my brain. Just even knowing these, not saying I'm better than them, but knowing these people exist, like makes me squirm. Like when I scroll through Twitter, and it's just I see so many people like just talk. All they do, they just talk about other people's lives, and comment on other people's lives.
Oh yeah,
and it's just like, have you not found out that like we don't know anyone successful that does that?
Exactly.
Like there's a pattern to success, and you are not
even fucking close. Like you don't even understand.
We don't know anyone.
The route you're taking, it's going to be one of those routes where like,
and it's because it's not like
human.
Oh, you're saying because I talk shit to people on Twitter, like I can't be successful. It's not that. It's that shows what your character is.
Does.
And that branches off into God knows what else in your life.
So
the only way to make it,
and you're probably unlucky, and you're a victim, and this happened, and Dad wasn't there, so you fucking.
It must be nice that everyone else got this opportunity.
Yeah,
and I didn't.
I just sat there and fucking tweeted people all day, just random shit, and fucking quote tweeted. Oh, you go to their page. Let me guess, it's no tweets, just hate tweets to everybody, and Cash App giveaways.
Retweeting giveaways,
Mr. Beast giveaways.
I saw someone
Feastables.
Someone was saying someone was like, or I think someone said to me, but I know people have like said it to all of us before about how we're lucky we got Hex, and Hex taking care of his children and all this other shit. And someone was like, oh, I think it was after Illy's interview, people were like, you need to help Illy, how you know who saved your life. I'm like, shut the fuck up. First off, it's not my job to save Illy. Second of all, does Illy need saving? I don't fucking. He was on OpTic for a while, but it's like I don't even know if I talked to the guy. I think like I've been in like maybe a circle with him and like said what's up or something, but like people were just saying like someone to just say like Hex. Well, I don't know. That's a weird one. Hex saved my life, because first off, you can't save anyone's life when it comes to that stuff, and I'm not saying fucking Illy needs saving, and I don't know, maybe we can get your thoughts on that. I talked to you about it?
Yeah, you're just saying if there's someone that's in the situation that you were in,
the only
person that can save that person is them.
Yeah, like
Hex was there to help you,
but
it's not like he went in and dragged you by the hair
every day, guiding you through the process.
At the end of the day, I knew I was at my rock bottom. Hex sent the text. It was like, let me help you. And I was ready. I was like, all right, what are we going to do? And then, but like, people are forgetting I went to rehab before then. Like, and I went to rehab twice that year, and I just wasn't ready to even help my fucking self. And then once that whole Illy situation, I got numerous messages.
That's like mad, like parasocial, I think. Like just
what does that mean?
Like whenever someone that's outside of a situation thinks that they know, or like inserts themselves into a situation of like a creator, like basically, or like a person of I don't know, like if we were like if we went to Drake shows and talked to him like we were best friends with him, that would be parasocial. I don't know the actual fucking definition, but
like they think they know you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like your friends, kind of.
Did we ever talk about the Illy situation?
I don't think
it's
so.
Not really a hot topic.
Not
anymore.
on the Flycast, but yeah, Illy went on stage and was after one of the the interviews in one of the post matches. He was like a lot of eye movements and is seemingly all over the place, and so everyone thought that he was on drugs. But also, if you ever talk to Illy, it's not like he's a relaxed guy.
Yeah.
He's not. I mean,
he's bouncy.
He's a bounce. Yeah, he doesn't stream that often, and he doesn't post on social media. So like, I don't think people really know Illy that well.
Yeah,
but like, he is always.
I just don't know the facts of the situation, so I don't want to like.
To be saying like be anything. A dude needs help and shit like that. It's like, dude, you don't know if. I'm fucking frightened of. Like, I used to, whenever I play OpTic Halo, I'd be like, no, go Flamesword, you do the interview. Like, I was always like.
Oh, you hated interviews.
Yeah, whether I was on Addy or anything, I fucking hated interviews. Like, I hated standing there and, like, just doing the interview in front of people. Like, I don't even know how, like, I would act in that situation because I always just used to say fucking no. So, I mean, I don't know Illy that well. I'm gonna assume he's gonna be just fine. I think he's fucking smart enough, and he doesn't because especially we don't know the situation. We don't need to be like hounding him down, fucking talking bad on his name and like saying you need help. It's like, dude, you don't even know. Like literally, what if he wasn't even on Adderall, just on a bunch of caffeine? The end of the match, probably some crazy match. He was turned. Now this interview, people were fucking booing him. Like, dude, you don't know the fucking situation.
That is true.
But anyways,
I don't want to put no bad. I don't want to say anything that you know.
Yeah, I
literally know no facts.
We fucks with you, Illy. We got your back.
Oh God,
Bose, what you been up to? Ranked? Fucking fake fuck.
Fucking fake fuck.
Yeah, I've been grinding ranked really.
Bose left me. I've complained on it. I've complained
hold on.
I've complained about it before.
Let's switch the alternate reality here. Imagine Halo's thing that's popping.
No,
a Halo BR comes out.
I only say that to like
you would not play with me.
Formal's like, yo, Nick, Lucid and fucking Snipe Down need one. No, do you want to play?
I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Duo queue with.
But I like mentioning it sometime. But I haven't even really mentioned it. Like just even off rip, like
just
I got
4
it.
times today.
It just seems that way because
I'm just feeling dead air.
Just so happen to be good.
Yeah.
Like I play with Study and like I literally been playing with them all my life.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what I'm saying? They just so happen to be good.
That's true. They just so happen to have championships under their belt.
There's other like.
But you're a GGCS champion.
Yeah. Like why you should be insta-queued with Pomage.
He's been in my chat. I'll start my stream at 8:30 in the morning. He'll join my chat and be like, when are we playing? Like normal typical Pomage bullshit.
Pomage
and then he goes to sleep.
I think Pomage
at 9 a.m.
to know like he'll be like, yo, when we gaming? He just likes to hear whenever, just hit me up.
Yeah.
That's all he wants to hear.
Yeah.
But he's never actually.
He's never available, ready to join the lobby or court like this.
Yeah. Mm-mm. And when was it? I'm not trying to call out Pam, but at the Mavs game, I think we were like taking a picture, and I've heard him say this and before. He's like, I just want to be involved, and which I get. Like he moves back here, joins OpTic again. Like he wants to be involved, but there is like certain people they have like their set people they want on the podcast, and he'll join for other stuff. And I think on Warzone we had our own little squad, and maybe he wanted to like play with that more or something. But he just mentioned like, I just want to be involved, and like he'll join my stream. When are we playing? And then yesterday, I think was it yesterday or the day before? But there was like trivia content. He just like didn't show up, and it's just like, dude, like
What?
Yeah. Like he was just a no-show. And I think he's sleeping. His fucking sleep schedule.
I think
shit.
his sleep schedule's horrible.
Pam, I've been waiting to play with you in the mornings. I'm literally by myself every single morning. But I think his stream schedule. I've been like, where are the Pam streams? Where are the Pam streams? And then lately I've been seeing he starts his stream at like 1 a.m. and then ends at 8 a.m. Granted, it does fucking work for him.
We're all trying to make it.
Once everyone's starting to get off, bro, all of us are grabbing a section.
Around Seth. It's all before Seth, after Seth.
Once Seth's on, it's like, why
all right, guys, I'll see you guys. You guys go have fun over there.
It's good if it was good for me because I would play with Seth and then I would get, so like people are hearing my voice. I was playing with Maniac, haha, funny squad, do a good stream. Then like the next morning I get on and like his people are like hanging out with me until he gets on. So it works. And then, so now we got like me in the early mornings and now Zinny's getting on early. Like I used to be like, I'm getting on 8 a.m. sharp. And now Zinny's getting on 8:30, 9 a.m. I'm like, you motherfucker.
You got to start going
so
7.
Now people are fucking 6 a.m. or something. And then Seth and then Nate.
It's going to get to a point where
first it was
just 24 hours.
Bro, I started my stream at 7 a.m. I was like, holy fuck, I'm tired. But I woke up at like 6:10, couldn't go back to sleep. Started my stream at 7 a.m. It's 7:50. Someone goes, Nade's on. I'm like, it's 5:50 this time. I'm like, I know Ranked is back and he's fucking hype. And he like just started streaming again, so I know this is like not his whole life, like he has his kid and shit. But I know he's waking up and he can't fucking wait to get on. I'm like,
yesterday
dude, it's 7:50. People are like, Nade's on, peace out, Niak. I'm just like, fucking God. And then I don't have a squad. Then Zinny hops on. Then Seth gets on. Then I just fucking end my stream. Then TST gets on. Then y'all get up. Pomage is on. But like now it's like
20,
my
damn
fucking,
near 24 hours.
My
now.
mornings are just filled. And fucking, quite frankly, Ranked has been. I mean, we've talked about this a few times about how Ranked is just fucked. How are you enjoying Ranked being?
I mean,
back?
I like playing.
You're playing with your boys though.
I mean, it's fun. I mean, besides when you play the fucking hackers and then you queue up against the pros and then the next game you play them again and then you might queue up and play them again.
Does that happen often?
Yes, every damn day.
Really?
Playing the fucking Carolina Ravens. Like, I don't want to fucking team scrim you guys in rank, bro.
Oh, you're playing. I saw like some challengers tweet the scoreboard.
Like,
I think his name's like Cruz. I think he's teaming with like Major Maniac. I actually just saw that like this morning or something. He beat y'all. I think it was like you, Zinny, Nate, and Highs or something. And they beat y'all on it's his challengers team, and they beat y'all like 250 to like 100 or something on like a hard point. And he tweeted the scoreboard, and I'm not gonna lie, people were calling him weird and stuff.
I mean, that's very strange.
It's like, bro, it's rank play.
Yeah,
like I could have just been like, "Yo, my bad. I just got back from the bathroom."
Like you haven't touched COD and God knows how long.
Like I'm going hard, but I'm not like sweating my. Like I'm going
You're
hard
not going
until
over
I
like
fight
scrim
someone.
strats.
I'm not going.
Looking
I'm doing
at
the
VOD
same
review
thing over
just,
and over
it's
and over.
Totally different. Like you're playing with Nade, who hasn't touched a controller. You don't.
I'm literally
ever
playing
touch
off,
it unless like rank just comes out.
I'm literally playing off reaction time. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I'm not learning strats, timings, none of that. I'm just playing. Like you know what I'm saying? I mean, I am going hard, but I'm not sweating.
You love this shit though.
Fuck yeah.
Because even
COD's fun right now.
Even today, Buzz was like, cancel that shit. Because our content today was we did like a best friend quiz, and then we're doing this. And there was a lot of waiting around today from the production.
I'm just saying,
but
the only thing
it kind of takes our whole
it's
morning
because
and
we came from
afternoon.
Boston, then we had content right after Boston, then rank dropped, and I was trying to grind through the watch party and all that shit with ranked, and then ranked, and then we're playing ranked, and then now we got more content. Then we had the fucking Mavs night. Can't miss that.
Super Bowl, then the hangovers.
Then
the
everyone's
Mavs
going
night.
to the Super Bowl party. When I'm supposed to stay home and play rank? Of course I'm going to go to the Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow we got the sidekick shit. Can I get a fucking break? And can I play rank just for the whole day?
Yeah. I do feel when I don't, even the sidekick thing, I'm thinking about magically having.
Are you going?
Food poisoning.
Yeah, I'm going.
But right, that shit's in Plano. It's another 40-minute drive. For me.
I know. Well, no, it's in Allen.
Probably even further somehow.
It's not. I don't remember it being that. Actually, maybe it is like 35 minutes.
Well, I'm in like a weird like Frisco is now. Frisco is farther than me here with absolutely zero traffic. It takes like 22 minutes. To go to Frisco, it's like 40 minutes minimum, and that's probably with no traffic. So I don't know. Because I love just not seeing anything on the schedule, and I want to get back in my workout shit. Wake up, work out early in the morning, stream by like 8 or 9 a.m.
Calisthenics.
I don't know about calisthenics. Regular, but
I've been doing.
It would be cool to get into calisthenics.
Have you guys ever taken prednisone for anything? Do you know what that is?
Prednisone?
Yeah. Prednisone. It's like a steroid.
Ooh.
Not that kind of steroid. No, not that kind. It's like an anti-swelling like steroid.
No.
And
you've been taking that for rank?
Why don't you just
for my
fill
nose?
Up a tub, hot water, put some alcohol in there, sit in that bitch. It'll clear
like
you
tequila?
Right out. It'll clear. No, not alcohol. No, like rubbing alcohol.
Peroxide?
Yeah. Oh, you think that'll fix my nose and shit?
Put your face straight in the water.
I might have to do that.
You got to be butt naked, but your head has to just be in the water and your body out the tub.
I don't think I have to be butt naked. I think
that'd actually be weird if you were butt naked.
That was a crazy
your body's
visual
not going in the water, but you have to be butt naked.
Trust me. The only way this works is if you're butt naked.
I don't think I have to be butt naked for that.
And so I'm like on the steroid. I'm on the steroid pack right now, and I got a steroid shot as well because I got my nose checked up, and they were like, "Damn, that shit's swelling back up." That's what the doctor said. They're like, "Damn, bro, that shit's swelling," and so they gave me a shot. And prednisone is dope because like my nose, I can feel my nose clearing up, but also like, dog, it like grows your titties and like pudges you up, and so I'm looking at myself in the mirror like.
Are you sure that's the medicine?
I'm sure it's the medicine. I'm almost positive. It happens every time.
Just makes you... Wait, let me see. You are kind of looking puffy.
Wait, what do you mean? Like you just gain a little weight?
Yeah,
off
just I don't know if you like retain water. I don't know what it is. Alexis was telling me something. She might have just been telling me to make me feel better. How much? But I've been like doing crunches and shit before. Like that's how self-conscious I am. Like before I'm going into take a shower, I'm like doing like 100 crunches and like the fucking thing. And I've been like lifting weights on stream and shit.
On stream
in between matches.
Just, like, dumbbells?
Yeah, in between matches, I'm just like, yeah. And they're like, what? And then Blake and George are like looking at me like, what the fuck?
I've been fucking slacking.
And I'm like, I just need a little bit of dopamine somewhere.
I've been searching far and wide.
Who has some?
It's limited.
I think get it
Scump's taking it off.
Yeah. So? Everything's shared, and think about it.
There's not
he has
enough,
a large majority.
You know how they say there's enough for everyone? There ain't nearly enough.
Not
for
even
everyone.
fucking close.
Look how the fucking world works.
Think about how much Hex, Nade, and Seth of their fucking
how much dope
they sucked up and still get. They're just fucking hogging it all.
They are.
Just between them three, it's probably 75%.
Just in esports.
Oh my god!
And then you just have the fucking rest.
Then I go search for it and pick up basketball and just know I'll never be LeBron. I ain't getting.
I'm searching ranked, just knowing I'll never even be like highs
or
Havoc.
I mean, those are crazy names to say. I'll never be like highs or Havoc. They've both been number one.
I mean, they grind.
Why not me?
Go play 15 hours a day. That's what they do.
I can't do that no more.
Literally what he does.
They play 15 hours a day.
No. He literally says Ben streams for like 15 hours, puts up on stream, be back in 4 hours, sleeps 4, gets back on.
Dude, I did a video or I recorded a video with Octane and Havoc because they've been like duoing. So I was like doing a TST trivia video, and I was like, whenever you guys are good, I can make it work. And then Havoc was like, I'm down to do 7 a.m. And I was like, what? And they both got up at 7 a.m., which is 5 a.m. Sam's time. Is he still in LA? Yeah. Still in LA.
Yeah.
So he woke up at 5 a.m. Havoc woke up at 7 a.m. I recorded a video. It took like 35 minutes. And then Havoc went live, streamed the whole day. I'm like, dude, that is insane.
I miss me having that drive.
Man.
I mean,
I miss me having that drive.
I miss it so much. Like, I'll stream. I'm getting
Boy,
the dual PC
I miss
setup.
that drive.
Like, I'm getting the dual PC setup. Like, I'll stream, but I don't think I can do 10, 12-hour streams.
Fuck no.
There's no way.
After 8, I'm exhausted.
Like, if I start at 8 in the morning or something, I could do like a 6 to 8 hour stream. No problem.
Yeah.
But, bro, there's no way I'm doing 15, 12s, dog. No way.
Sometimes you just want some down. Like, it's like you could sit at your chair for like 8, 10, 12 hours, but streaming on top of it, like in between games, you're talking to chat. So
my ass
if there's
is hurt.
downtime, you're watching a
myself
YouTube video, you smell like shit.
Yes.
There's time to eat, but you don't want to like eat, and then like people in your chat stop talking. And it's just a whole.
I hate eating on camera. Like,
shit, I chief on. I just
really, I
usually just fast.
Maybe that's where the titties are coming from.
Damn.
But then I get hungry and then I get pissed.
Hot. I start getting hives.
Bro, my stream room is so hot. Like, I'm just in a regular bedroom. My girl is freezing at all times, so she keeps the heat on.
Wait, what do you guys keep the heat on?
Well, ours is weird. Like, we'll have the heat like the little heat thing will say like heat on, and then but it'll be on like 64, but then the temp in the house will feel okay. It'll be like 70 degrees, but then you go into my stream room, 2 streaming PCs, just a small box, and it gets so fucking hot. Like, I'll try opening the windows, but then it's 60 degrees outside, so that doesn't do anything. Then I don't know, it's really just the 2 PCs and being in a small room just makes it so hot, and that's when I really start raging. Once I start getting hot,
dude,
and
I'll
sweaty,
start sweating. Yep.
I'll be in an S&D, like hiding in a corner, and just have to wipe my hand. Dude walks by. It's fucking.
Wait, Nick, let me ask you about your tweet you tweeted yesterday.
What did I tweet yesterday?
The aliens are hiding in Antarctica.
I mean, do I gotta spell it out?
Yeah, yes. I need to know what's going on.
The thing is,
that's old bot shit, man. They're not in Antarctica.
I wish, and maybe this is what we can turn the Flycast into, to where like, if there's any TikToks and stuff we start watching, we like submit them to fucking Meathead or something.
Yeah,
and then when we
let's just
come down here, even with like a guest or whatever, just like rewatch this shit.
Just rewatch TikToks.
But it was just talking about how, you know, the Pyramid of Giza and all this other shit, that like 3 pyramids in Egypt. And now apparently they're like just pinnacle points of energy toward the sun. See, when I listen to it, I'm like, I'm understanding. But then if you ask me to explain it, like, I can't fucking explain it. In the same way of explaining like quantum mechanics or quantum physics, the whole body is made out of electrons.
Protons, neutrons.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The whole body's made out of electrons. I don't know how they did this, but they did an experiment to where they were like shooting electrons out of a cannon and like onto some board. And the electrons moved differently when they observed it. Like they shot the electrons through and it went on like some just like straight pattern or something. And then they shot the electrons through with a camera so they could see, okay, why are the electrons moving this way? And then the electrons did something else just because the electrons were observed.
What?
Does that making sense?
Yeah.
The human body is made out of nothing but electrons. Kind of look at it like a render distance in H1Z1.
Okay.
Like,
now
when it's not being observed,
now you're getting
shit is
it.
completely the electrons. We only look like this, and this simulation only appears like this because it's being observed by us, by fucking whatever else is observing this shit.
Back to that
Once
question
it's
I
not
asked,
being observed, what does this world actually look like?
Back to when people were asking me, thinking I'm crazy when I said, like, are we in the same reality? Like, if, like, look at me head right now. Now he just turned around, and now he might see me. But fucking, like, like, you know what I'm saying? We're being you just said it.
Yeah.
If we're being observed, they react different. So if he doesn't see me and I don't see him, are we am I in his reality? I don't even know.
Do you even exist in his world?
Yeah.
Or does the world outside right now of this even exist for us?
So what does that have to do with aliens in Antarctica?
So I mean, that's just the type of shit I've been on lately. Like, you know, the Pyramid of Giza and fucking all this other shit. Well, apparently there's, I forget how many, maybe like 4 pyramids in Antarctica that they're trying to hide.
I did see that.
That are way bigger.
That are like gigantic.
Than the pyramids in Egypt.
There's also
the pyramids in Egypt are fucking huge. If you like,
might have to look.
They're not as tall as the Empire State Building, but just the fucking width
of them,
the girth of
you
those
guys
things.
Never read the fucking Black Book on the alien shit that came out, like on the FBI.gov website? Like,
yeah, the one with the guy in the jet, like the fighter jet guy.
No. Like, just like all the stories they have, like of actual paperwork filing. Like,
no,
there's just a whole bunch of them. Like, all right, I think I told the story before, but it's still the craziest one to me because it's like, holy fuck, like these motherfuckers are insane. Like, bro. All right, so apparently a UFO was flying, right?
Right.
They shot it down. Like a jet, whatever they used. They shot it down. It crashes. They run, they start moving towards it, right? They get close to whatever the object that hit the ground was. They see these motherfuckers like creeping over and shit, like they're down. One was dead and the other 3 were like moving around. They said when they got close to it, like it was like a light went up, it started buzzing, and they turned the soldiers into limestone.
This is when it gets hard to believe.
Hey, how? Alien could be
aliens turn the soldiers
like,
into
alien
limestone?
Could be this big walking around. It could probably turn itself into a fly.
Meathead's probably he's fucking laughing like a psycho. He is an alien.
It wouldn't.
Wait,
like
they are living among us.
Yeah, it's a literal story. Like, look that up. He turned the soldiers into limestone.
The soldiers that were, so they died.
One, apparently it says it, and now this is on the FBI website. I'm not just pulling this out of thin air.
Right, yeah, I got you.
They said that one survived to like tell the whatever. The other 12 are stone. Like, they're stone.
They're stone somewhere.
Limestone. Turn soldiers into limestone.
I can't put it past them.
I read that and I'm like,
there's some crazy shit, and I think they're like, you know, there's a huge part of Antarctica that like you're not even allowed to fly over, fly near.
No, you can't go there.
Mm-hmm.
And like, apparently they're hiding the aliens there. Apparently they're already living among us. Apparently we know so much already. But if the public was to actually find out and we were to verify this shit, like the economy would just crash. Motherfuckers would start like trying to pull their cash out. Like motherfuckers start selling stocks. Yeah. Like they would think other alien, like
they would want all of their shit. They never tell us about them because the bots will panic.
Yeah. Mostly it's the bots.
You bring an alien in here right now.
People that talk shit on Twitter, they will panic and fuck it up for the rest of us.
And then there's people like me where if an alien walks in right now, I'm not scared at all.
I mean,
say that again?
If an alien walked in here right now, I wouldn't be scared.
What would you do?
Talk to it telepathically, like how they talk, without saying a goddamn thing. Just talk to him.
He would already know what time you're on?
As soon as he walks in, I'd be like, what up? Like, what up in my mind?
Like,
I would say, yeah. I'd be like,
I just said, what up?
Peace and love. When he walked in, and he would just go.
You think?
And then he'd sit down for the pod, and we'd have a silent hour-long pod.
But like the audience could still hear it
with subtitles. You have to put subtitles on; they can hear it.
Well, we would put electrodes on his head, on the alien's head, and that would transmit signals to put words on the screen.
So true.
And that's how we do the podcast.
Something on his little
aliens.
fingy.
Who's that guy that's been going on like a fucking podcast tour? He went on Logan Paul's podcast and told a story about how he was searching for the aliens, and he's sitting there, and there's a kid that's like blind or deaf, either blind or deaf, and an alien comes out of an external dimension and heals the kid of his blindness, and then leaves. It was on Logan Paul's podcast, and he said he has
himself.
He was in a room with a kid that was blind and deaf.
Where are the kid's parents at?
I don't know. You gotta see. It is the most insane thing, and apparently this guy has a lot of fans of like people that like
and
listen.
The alien
to
just popped up out of
popped out of a portal.
That's what they say.
What's scarier though, that existing, or them just aliens? Or we are just alone.
I don't know
if
we are. There's just no
it's-
way. Everything just aligns so perfect for me to say we're not alone. Like, everything is too good to be true here for like, everything just checks out.
There's also not a lot of good.
Dude, I saw a clip.
There's a lot of good, but this fucking Earth is fucked.
I saw a clip of like an astronomer. Is that when they study the stars? I think. But
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Astrology?
I guess.
Is that what it's called?
Astronomer.
Astronomy?
But
Is that
he
it?
Astronomer.
astrologist.
Astrologist. Astronomer.
I don't know. Nobody's watching this
Astro.
to get smarter anyway. So he was like looking at the sky. He had like all the constellations and stuff up, and he was like, "This is like what our sky looks like." And you see how in this spot, nothing. It's all black, and like there's nothing interesting happening. So what we did is we cranked down the shutter speed of a hyper, zoomed in camera, and so we can actually see what all is in this boring part of the sky. And then he was like, "This is the picture it took," and it's like lit up.
Probably billions of galaxies.
And he was like, "These are all, they look like stars that you wouldn't be able to see with the naked eye." And then he said, "But all of these," and there's like thousands of lights. He was like, "Those are all galaxies, and each one of those galaxies has billions of stars in them." And I was like,
It's just like,
what the fuck?
every time someone gives me a fact about it, it's just every time. There's just, it doesn't.
It's like, does it make you feel, it makes me feel, I think, like irrelevant, like minuscule, like
It just makes me want to chase it more. I want the answer more.
But there will
But the
be
thing
no
is
answer.
like,
exactly. That's
or
not
is
in
there-
there.
you'll never
in
get the answer.
meditation.
Like you'll never get the
In
answer.
jugs.
The thing you could get the answer for is things here. We know where the secrets are. That bothers me, I think, more.
Pyramids.
We know there are buildings with paperwork and things,
Oh, yeah. I think about that all the time.
but it's like impenetrable. You'll also never know, but you at least know where it is.
I don't know what is there to know though.
There's got to be something.
There's got to be some crazy
There's
shit
an
there,
entire
too.
military. I think Area 51 is crazy, not because like aliens are shit, but because it's so secretive. How is something that so many people work there? They get on a plane, a chartered plane, every morning with regular street clothes. They don't have phones or anything. They get on the plane. You can watch the plane take off every morning. It flies into the base. They work a whole day and then they fly back.
That's a cool fucking job.
How is there an entire business, an entire building where nothing gets out?
Nothing ever leaked.
Nothing ever gets out. It's been going on for 100 years now.
And if they do, they die.
Fuck yeah, you die.
That's
I think
fucking
there was
They
one-
probably
crazy to
phone
me.
tap you and everything. They probably listen to
I
every
think there was one
convo, see
guy on
every
like
text.
Joe Rogan and stuff that used to work
Bob
on
Lazar.
aircraft.
Bob Lazar.
Oh, the Bob Lazar guy? Yeah.
And I think that was a guy, like Joe Rogan, he's like, I think I'm like pretty good at telling if people are bullshitting, but he was like, I get no bullshit out of that guy. Like, he just seems
But-
like a normal
Yeah.
dude who
Joe
worked
Rogan
at. He
also,
has
like,
no,
Loves aliens.
yeah.
So,
But like this guy Bob Lazar or whatever was, I think apparently
Dude.
used to work on
did you ever watch that?
aircrafts
Yeah.
and
That
went
pod? I watched the whole
Bro,
podcast.
the
I think I saw
shit-
like some clips of it.
It's so good.
just like the shit he was saying, like if you're not into it, like I get like no one would give a fuck, but just like saying that, just the fact to know that he said we have an aircraft where if you throw a rock at it, the rock comes back at you is fucking crazy.
He said that?
You shoot a gun at it and the bullet just
the whole
bounces off.
So what
like,
he was
it
saying
creates its own energy.
is
like,
that he worked on like one of the aircrafts that crashed, and the alien aircraft doesn't travel by propulsion. It travels by, can't remember the actual word, but instead of moving forward with thrusters in the back, it changes the gravity in front of it and moves into that space. So that's why they can that's why they can go so fast. And so he was trying to figure out how to recreate that. That's like what his whole job was. That's what he said.
that's so fucking crazy.
And he's never apparently the thing with him is he's never changed his story in 40 years of telling a story. But they've also never killed him. So is he telling
Yeah, I wonder
the
if he's
truth?
talked about that.
But they also deleted his college history. Like he's never went to college. He's also got no divorce over this shit. So they definitely
There's-
fucked with him on some. They deleted him out the college
They
system,
did,
dog.
yeah.
Is it
That's
just
crazy.
They deleted him.
Like what? You never worked for OpTic?
Is it just the
They delete
elites? Are the elites of the world trying to protect us, knowing like if we did start finding out this, all the bots would go crazy?
Yeah,
and then it's
that's
like,
exactly what it is.
They would ruin the
They'd ruin
Earth
life.
experience for the rest of us.
I 100%.
So they like
agree with that.
have to keep it secret.
Bots will go fucking crazy. So you've been hiding us. You've been lying to us this whole time. So you've lied about everything.
Like we already see when there's 2 inches of snow in Texas, how crazy the bots go.
Oh my god,
Do you remember COVID?
Dude, and COVID.
toilet paper.
Everything sold out. Everything sold
Dumb
out.
fucks.
Everything sold out except for Corona beer because it was called the coronavirus.
Really?
That's how
Is that
bad
really
the bots
my
are,
God.
especially in America.
But then we're not even getting into, that's just our 3rd dimension.
Yeah, that's not even
We
close
ain't even
to
get
what
to
we're
the
talking
4th
about.
dimension
Not yet.
yet. And what's over there? And what does that mean exactly? It's called like a tesseract, to where like our 3D universe is just stacked on other 3D universe, and it's all the same. It's like all of us living the same lives in an infinite amount of just little square tesseract universes. So it's like if I die right here, right now, it's like, do I spawn up into a different universe?
See, that's
Within the 4th dimension, being observed by people in the 5th dimension.
We're definitely being observed. Because I did have that. You guys ever have a dream where you're like trapped in like a bubble?
And what's a dream?
Yeah, those are insane too.
Dreams don't make any sense.
They're
What were you
insane.
saying? A dream?
Dreams drive me fucking crazy.
A dream trapped in a bubble?
I had a dream like I was like trapped like in a bubble like on Earth. It was weird. I was like stuck, and so I was like trying to get out, and I was just.
That probably was
bubble
just your
under it.
other life.
Oh,
And then you
it was what
suffocated
it
and
was.
died. You woke up and
it
then
was
you had
my
to do a
observer
podcast.
watching me from
Your best
here.
friend quiz.
It was literally my observer watching me in a fish tank.
Yeah. You were in his
He
sim.
picked me up and looked
You were
at
in
me.
his Sims game. And he was like, let me trap this dumb fuck. And he was just watching
He
you
picked me up and
struggle.
was like,
He was just fucking watching you struggle in his
Yes.
little simulation.
holy shit.
I had some
yes.
dude, like, I get into those conversations and I'm like, I think there's enough meaning to life as far as like, just enjoy it. Fuck it. We don't know what this is. Enjoy the experiment or experience / maybe experiment. And I was like, but I feel like there's something missing. And then some dude in my stream was like, have you ever tried have you ever thought about converting to being a Muslim? And I was just like, I don't know if that's what I'm missing, but something feels like it's fucking missing. But do people go into religion to solve that missing piece? I think most of us, except ultimate bots, I don't know if they think about like the universe and shit, but I feel like a lot of us feel like something's missing. Is that why we go into religion? Or should I convert into being Muslim? Is anything I'm saying making sense?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, I feel like I think you're right.
But
a lot of religions is just
See, I could be.
Let's just get right into
explanation.
it. Is there a God? What's weird is I always tell people this. It's not that I don't believe, but it's not that I do believe. I just simply don't know.
I wasn't a
But
believer,
Is
but I
that
pray.
called agnostic?
But I also pray, and I believe
then
there's
it's not
something
agnostic.
within like manifestation, and I do believe in prayer and like affirmations, and there's like this.
So when you pray, what
there's
do you
a
pray to?
perspective you can. I don't know if I'm praying. I think I'm praying to the universe because I think my mind can change my reality.
See,
Yeah.
I would never go. Like, I would be religious, but I would never go to church because I would like be religious from I don't want to say from afar, but like I would be religious on my own terms because I feel like if I didn't do it for 30 years and the next thing you know I'm going to church for the next 10 years of my life, it's like when did you switch? Like When did you turn this? I don't want to be. I know it probably sounds fucked up or whatever.
No.
Probably explained it the wrong way.
No, I
don't want to be a fake fuck. Like, okay, I haven't done this for in 30 years.
But now that I'm going to die soon.
Yeah, now I want to be religious. You know what I'm saying? So I would just do it in the comfort of my home type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also depends on what you believe in.
But also, like, I think...
I know there's a God.
I also...
What's a God?
I can't explain it, but I know from my life experience that there's definitely something higher up that watches over, for sure.
I believe
I'm not even
in
gonna question
something
it
more
no more.
powerful and more and in like a higher something. There's a higher something. But I think it's just like maybe the Americanized way that I was brought up into, where my human brain only sort of lets me see it as like a humanoid sort of, that's like the God of Earth. And I don't think that's it. But I do believe in like this universe is like there's something fucking magical and spiritual.
Oh yeah.
Fucking something crazy's happening.
That is for sure. That's a fact.
So it's like I pray and believe in that, and that there's something like a higher power that's greater than me, but also is me at the same time. And I just believe that if I dude, I can't even fucking talk about it because it's so fucking, it's just so I'm in the mix of like figuring it out. I for sure don't have the answers, but I think if there's a God, and I think God, however you fucking believe in him or believe what he, she, it, they, them is, I think he would look down on me and be like, he's trying. And like he would appreciate me as a human.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, I'm not worried about how God judges me.
Yeah, I think he'd be like, yeah, you're a real one. Do some fucked up shit time to time, but you're a real one.
Yeah, God would say you say some fucked up shit and you have some fucked up thoughts, but
yeah,
there's a lot.
He would say your thoughts are the worst
say
thing
there's a
about
lot
you.
more I gotta fucking worry
I'd be
about.
like, their thoughts. I know.
He'd say that kid that commented that shit on YouTube, I got him. Don't worry about it.
I'd be like, take him the
leave
fuck
him
out.
alone.
Matter of fact, don't leave without him.
God will handle that for me.
Yes, please take him with you.
Dude, I don't.
What about talking going from aliens to religion? Now let's talk about the Cat Williams interview where he goes in on the Illuminati. Do you believe in the Illuminati?
I believe the Illuminati is exactly what that dude Epstein was. Some weird fuck that blackmails you any type of chance they get. Anything they could blackmail you for, they'll do it, and it'll be the most rogue shit ever.
As far as
and
Illuminati,
you?
Yeah, 100%.
As far as Illuminati and entertainment, I do believe there's a powerhouse to where they're like, listen, 98% of these people that listen or watch are bots. If we want to push you, you're likable enough. Like, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But if, like, you kind of got it, a lot of people kind of got it, but they're just not going to make it because they don't have the powerhouse pushing them. And I do believe there's, like, a powerhouse that can take a Ludacris from just sort of being another rapper to giving him a $20 million deal for 20 different movies, and you cut your hair and look this way and act this way and stop talking about this kind of stuff. Like, trust, we'll make it happen for you. Like, it's a guarantee.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think I believe there is you can call it Illuminati or whatever, but I think there are just like industry plants, and there are powerful people who just have the connections, and they're going to force, like, Cat Williams versus Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart, I don't believe in the, like, he sacrificed himself.
Right.
And, like, did some weird fucking devil shit. But I think there is a sort of sit down and, like, a understanding once you they're going to give you these sort of things, what you can talk about, what you can't talk about. Your wife needs to shut the fuck up. And everything will go smooth for you.
There's like some shit about that.
But there's some freedoms that you can no longer have, and we need you to act this certain way. And trust me, we'll push you to the top.
First of all,
people like Cat Williams are like,
that Cat
well,
Williams,
I ain't gonna do that.
That Cat Williams interview was fucking amazing. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
I like that.
He's such a
Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, he's such. I mean, I think Shannon Sharp does a really good job. Who would have thought?
Let's be honest, no one was checking for Cat Williams, and no one has been for a long time.
I agree with you.
But then he pops back to be able to pop back up like he did.
50 million views.
It's like the most popular podcast ever recorded.
I thought, isn't that shit over like 100 million?
Yeah, it's like I think it's the most popular podcast ever recorded. It beat all of Joe Rogan's episodes.
That's insane.
I'm almost positive.
I can guarantee you, Spotify and all them already hit him.
What
do we got to do for you to have a podcast?
Did you know Joe Rogan is re-signed with Spotify, but all of his episodes can go on YouTube now? So he's coming back to YouTube?
I thought it was Twitter.
Yeah, I thought it was Twitter too.
Like he can post his episodes on Twitter or something.
Oh, I thought he could post them all on YouTube as well. I thought it was everywhere.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But that's crazy how Cat Williams can come back. No one was checking for Cat Williams.
So
he comes back. What?
59 million.
What the fuck was so enticing? Like,
oh my God, the Monique episode has 11 million.
It came Monique.
It came out a week ago.
No one's checking for Monique.
Nah, Club Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay's next.
He's it really is next. And it's because they're...
Well, it's not next. It's now.
Why are people fucking with the... What's his fucking name?
Shannon Sharp?
No, fucking Cat Williams. Why were people? Because no one's checking for him. So why when he taps back in and he's not even talking?
He's calling people out.
He went rogue. You don't remember?
I don't think people give a fuck about Steve Harvey.
Remember Cat Williams fought the 14-year-old and got beat up?
Cat Williams?
You don't remember he went rogue?
Yeah, he played soccer with a 14-year-old.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
The 14-year-old beat him up. You don't remember this?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Having a chokehold.
I thought you said fuck the 14-year-old and beat him up.
No.
Yeah, no, I do remember that. Like played soccer, got beat up by some. That's fucking.
How do you go from that? Because that's when everybody was like, "Oh,"
and then where has he been since that? And people were saying he's on drugs, and it was almost the same shit as like Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, yeah. But like, how much of what Kevin Hart was saying, or sorry, Cat Williams, how much of that do you believe?
A lot of it.
You believe a lot of it?
Because like you always see it. It's like a trend. Like it's not like it's either people are just saying it for a joke or it's real. There's a lot of people who go up in the industry, like music, whatever. Then they do some weird shit. I'm not saying painting your fingernails is weird. I wouldn't do it. But how are you a gangbanger in let's just use the music industry for example? How you go from gangbanging to and talking about you're killing people, and then a year later you have painted nails and you're acting weird. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Again, I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
It taints your masculinity a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
No matter which way you look at it. Period. I wasn't taught.
I think I had a son, more into like more creative weird shit.
If I had a son,
they just start expressing,
and he painted his nails,
he just moved to LA,
and he painted his nails like as a kid, like got his mom's nail polish or something, and painted his nails. Like I would let him know, like you're not doing that. Like you can't do that no more. Like hey, that's just my opinion, though. That's how I was raised, and you know what I'm saying. So like, but there is a lot. It's an upward. I don't know what it is, but people do weird shit. I can't now. If you're an actor and you throw on a dress and you're in a movie, I mean, it's a movie. So like,
but at this point,
I look at that
what they're
a little
looking
different.
at it.
Yeah, I know.
Like rappers think they're just it's all
that
just
happens
art now.
Though. They say some wild shit. And
like
then
you see,
go
prime example, Ice Spice. You see her at the Super Bowl. She like goes like this, and then she like shows her upside down cross, like throws up the devil horns, then like goes like this. Shows her upside down cross. Like,
but what is that for?
She knows what she's doing. People are gonna talk about it. People are gonna.
You think it's all?
I think they know. There's a game to the bots. The bots will fucking jump right away.
Because at the end of the Super Bowl,
she just devil horns
at the end of the
upside
halftime
down
show.
Cross. Next thing you know, 1,000 blogs about Ice Spice.
Yeah.
2 days later, she's gonna drop a song. She's gonna be wearing all red. People are gonna talk about that. Like it's just.
But think about it. Think about it.
It's a part of the game.
All right, you want to see how I look at it? Now, think about who was in that suite. Taylor Swift, right?
Taylor Swift,
Not
Ice
everybody
Spice,
can
and
get-
Blake Lively.
Not everybody could get in that suite.
Right.
And not for nothing. I'm not trying to be an asshole. But now Ice Spice is a huge artist. She's one of the biggest artists out right now, for sure. But to get next to Taylor Swift is hard.
They might just be friends.
To get next to Taylor Swift as a
You
female,
think she'd have fart?
bro, just her being next to Taylor Swift, you know how much clout she probably gained? Taylor Swift, you think Young Miami could go
They might
hang with
just
Taylor
be friends.
Swift? Probably not.
I don't even know if like why was Ice Spice there? Like, do you think Nicki Minaj? I mean, Nicki Minaj could probably
hang with Taylor Swift, but you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm
but
saying?
that's a different tier, in my opinion.
Exactly. Like, she's not handing out.
But what
the
if they're
get
just
up-
friends? What if Taylor reached out, I love your music, and Ice Spice is like, oh my God, I love you too. They were like,
Nah,
oh, that's
Ice
and they
Spice
hung
is-
out a couple parties.
whoever-
Let's go to Super Bowl.
Who? I wonder who reps Ice Spice. Like, what's her agency? Because I bet you her
Probably all
agency.
under the same.
it's probably all the
Scooter
same.
Braun.
it all boils back to her boss is that boss, and he manages this person.
It's all
She also knows
wild.
Taylor Swift.
Probably that fucking Mike Rubin dude or whatever. What's his name?
Rubin,
Hosts
yeah.
like the all-white millionaire party or billionaire party.
The one that Aiden Ross went to.
that
Mhm.
only. Did Aiden Ross get
He
it?
said the top comment on like his photos where this has got to be the final boss of the Illuminati.
Yeah,
Bro, it might be.
there's like a clip
Like
of
Tom Brady's there.
like Kevin Hart dapping up Aiden Ross and then like talking in
to
his
him.
ear for a second.
I mean,
It's like,
but
dude,
it's
what
so-
the fuck?
But that's again, it's back to like bot life, bro. The bots see that and they're like, oh, da da da. The way I see it is like they know Aiden Ross is really up. Like, so they're gonna treat him with the same respect. Like, you're not looking at someone with 5.
Like Aiden
and
Ross has
20
like that
million.
cult.
He got millions.
Yeah.
Like, he's up there with his money. He has real fans. He don't need anybody in that room
Yeah.
at all. So they gonna treat him with the same respect like they're on, like, because they know.
Like they're almost just like, you're on our level.
yeah,
Welcome.
exactly.
But then what do they start doing when welcome to the club?
Welcome.
And then what starts? Then you got Jeff Epstein.
Like, come on, let's throw this dress on for the stream, Aiden.
Yeah.
Why
Let's
does it
throw the
seem?
skirt on.
It seems like that's a common theme whenever you talk to any, like, or whenever you hear any podcast with any like comedian or actor, is like the last thing I'm gonna do. That what they all want is to have people in dresses, especially like the black dudes. They're always like, I'm not wearing a dress.
Yeah.
And they like,
That's
I think
like more of like a black culture thing for sure.
Dave Chappelle said it. Fucking
Then Robin Williams does it, and it's hilarious.
yeah.
I don't get
But
it.
I mean, Tyler Perry has done it for, but like, I think like Dave Chappelle said it. Cat Williams just said it. Fucking Denzel has said it. Like a bunch of people said it. Like they try to put me in dresses, and it's like, why is everyone trying to put you guys in dresses?
There probably is some
what,
weird
what,
shit.
There's some weird shit
It's like
going
I'm
on.
trying to
It might
think of
just be
like a-
easy clicks.
You never seen
We
somebody,
put Scump in a dress, it probably gets attention, depending
Yeah.
on what we do.
but have you ever seen like someone like disrespect their rap label and then they do like some like for instance, they disrespect their rap label, say fuck da da da, tell them to give me my money, and then next thing you know, 3 weeks later, so and so arrested on gun charges. What
Yeah.
they sent the
There's
police
just,
after them?
I think
Like,
there's just there for sure with labels and stuff.
You know
There's
what
a
I'm-
power
yeah.
dynamic like
Bro.
crazy because they gave you the shot, so now they own you.
I
type
remember
thing.
Adrian Broner was on top of the world, bro, and then he got that
He
offer
really
from
was.
Rock Nation, Jay-Z, 40 million, 5 fights, 8 million per fight, or something like that. He went online, recorded a video like this, and said, "No disrespect, but Rock Nation, Jay-Z, suck my dick." Ever since then,
Why would he do that?
he felt like they shorted him, but at the time he was on top of the world, so he was like, "Oh boy, did
never-
I
And now he's looking at that like, fuck.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I remember
Jay-Z probably
like-
hit that.
it
What?
was
With
Mayweather.
the eject
Yeah.
button.
Don't kill him, nothing.
Bro, I bet
just wanna see
Jay-Z
him out
has
here.
some crazy power.
I mean,
Because, like, I'm going to be honest. Jay-Z's Jay-Z, over the last 15 years, he maybe had a few good verses that, like, we fucked with.
I mean,
But
he
for
doesn't-
some reason, when you think of rap, you just think of Jay-Z.
Yeah, I don't know why, right?
But if you really go back and listen to his albums and stuff, like they're good. I'd put him in top 5. But it's like there's some fucking power behind his name.
There's a lot of
and
power.
It could be the Jay-Z Beyonce power fucking duo shit. But like he has some fucking, he's so respected and has like, I think just some crazy fucking power behind his name.
I think the more you talk, the less power you have.
Yeah.
The more you talk, the less respect you get.
Like Doja Cat, when she starts going on IG Live, I was like, I don't really fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
Dude,
you like
you gotta think,
I don't think many people are fucking with her no more.
The best way to stay in top 5s of artists is to never release or die young. Like Frank Ocean is a legend because he's never put out a bad album because he only has 2. And like, I mean, Biggie and Tupac died super early. Would their trajectory in rap be the same as Eminem?
Would they be looked at as like 2 of the GOATs?
Would they be?
If they kept living?
If they were living, yeah.
Would they follow the same route that like Eminem did? Or
yeah, they for sure would have.
Like Lil
everyone
Wayne,
fucking does.
Like, I see what you're saying.
Like if Lil Wayne, like it's a gruesome thought, but if Lil Wayne would have either retired or something happened or he stopped rapping in like 2008, he would have been the best rapper ever.
Or if Eminem died in 2008.
Yeah, like like people would have been like, it will never get better than that. Like, and it's just, or
I see what you're saying.
Like Andre 3000 doesn't put out music, and so people are like, he's the best feature artist ever because he never puts out his own music. He's in every rapper's top 5.
It was that flute shit, and I even listened to the flute shit. If he was like always putting out music and then releases some flute shit, I'm not fucking listening to that.
And look what Dave Chappelle comes back from his 10-year hiatus.
That was a crazy comeback.
His hiatus, 3 Netflix specials for like $40 million or something like that. Insane. And they were hilarious. His first couple back, now he's had now he's had 7 or 8 since coming back, and people are turning on him.
Are they?
That's just how it works.
I mean,
he probably like, fuck, I shouldn't have signed this. Did this second fucking.
Right, like take another hiatus.
Yep.
Same with Cat Williams. You haven't heard of Cat Williams, and he goes on Club Shay Shay, and now everyone's like, see, I've always thought Cat Williams was funnier than Kevin Hart. Whereas over the last 10 years, it's been Kevin Hart. Cat Williams has put out specials in these last 10 years, but like people haven't been watching them.
No one cares. It's funny just how the world works.
It is wild how little I think about it all the time in OpTic. It like fucking drives me crazy because I feel like I talk a lot when it comes to OpTic because I'm in 7 podcasts and we're always doing videos and stuff. And I'm like, why do people love Will so much? Like I get that in my head. Like Will's the GOAT. I mean, he's an amazing creator.
Understandable why you love Will,
right?
But it's
a different
Playboy
level.
Cardi cult following.
Yeah. Like what is that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's because when he's here, it's a treat. Yeah. You know what I mean? He takes a little bit of break and then he comes on and people are like, Will's on the pod. Yep. We got to watch it. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing in everything, I think. Like the more you talk, the more polarizing you're going to be, regardless of however, if you play both sides of the fence, people are going to hate you for doing that.
There's definitely a mystiqueness that people like.
If you go one side or the other too hard, the other side's going to hate you. It's just the more you talk, the more polarizing you are.
Yep.
I need to figure out my shit. Because right now I'm just talking. I'm on every pod. I'm not going to just tell people are like bored. Not just bored of me. It's just like, oh, it's Maniac. No one cares. But if I disappear for a year again,
that's what I'm saying.
And then come back.
When you came back.
It's sickening how that works.
You might clutch up.
I need to like add some more mystiqueness. And I think that's why people fuck with like Playboy Cardi so much. Like I'll listen to some of his music and I'll be like, dude, this shit's trash. I'll listen to some of his music and be like, this shit's kind of fucking good. Like I can see why especially younger people would listen to it. But then there's this you see him and he's like dressed a little weird. He's in all black. You don't really see his face. And it's just like people eat that shit up. Like the little bot nerds in their room, like they love that. Like they think that's them. They just haven't really made it yet. They think that's fucking, and I get it. Like I used to watch fucking, I think it was like Drake's I'm On One, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross on that as well. But I think it maybe like Lil Wayne as well. But they're like in a field, there's a helicopter flying above and like, and then I think after, like, I used to watch that video and be like, I need to fucking, like, I need to start making music again. And, like, I could be the Cole Bennett and, like, in the background of some videos. And I just, I live vicariously through them and, like, think that's me. And then I just become, like, a podcaster, fucking Joe.
Gaming, fucking app gaming.
Org.
Just AVG gamer.
Just playing fucking rank, Crimson. Just fucking
just
achieve none of my dreams.
Podcaster.
Then I get on and Blake's yelling at me for using the wrong undergrip on my MCW. And I'm like, dude, what does it all mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
We are all sort of living our... Was this the dream as kids?
This was my dream as a kid, for sure.
I mean, I guess.
I used to love...
But I'm also like trying to do some other shit. Like the bar show that I'm doing, that's like my number one goal right now in life, which is fun. And I love doing it. I feel some sort of purpose or passion again.
I need to find my number one goal.
Yeah, hopefully I find that.
I don't think it's streaming. I don't think it's YouTube. I don't even think it's clothing.
Really? You're just
rapping.
You
need an album.
I'm just living through this shit, just finding a way.
Yeah.
But that's the best. That's the best, kind of. Like, if I died tomorrow...
You did live how you wanted.
Yeah, I'd be happy. Not happy.
Not happy to die, but you
I'd
were
be
happy with your life.
If they were like, all right, you're going to die in an hour, bro. I'd come to terms with...
You'd be like, fuck.
I'd be like, fucking choke, but...
Like, I did get the 3-piece on complexity.
See, I've been thinking,
I kind of put a staple.
I've been thinking,
I made my mark somewhere.
I don't know what mine is. Like, there's something, like, it's not streaming. I have no aspirations to be, like, I even know, like, bro, get someone to, like, rip TikToks and some, and, like, hopefully one of them blow up. You get, and that's what I should be doing, but it's like, I don't have, I feel like the courage. He saw that vision of like being this huge streamer, and like I think Ninja did as well. And I kind of have a dream of like being jacked, shredded, tatted, online coaching, and like sort of just saving people's lives, and like and people just truly believing of like joining my program, and trust me, I can get you, I can motivate you and get you to fucking do this. Let's change your life. There's that. And then there's also a side of me that just wants to take hella Adderall, sit in the music studio, make beats for fucking, just make beats all day, make beats for artists while they're in there live, like hang out with fucking, like Nick Mira used to just like hang out with Juice WRLD and like make beats for him, hang out with Lil Bayati. And then like randomly Drake picks up one of your beats, and it's like, that's also another dream of mine, but it's like, who knows? By the time I'm sure this was a fucking dream to where like I used to look up into like T Square, like he's known in the gaming scene, the Ogre Twins. They walk in a venue, everyone knows them. Like that used to be the fucking dream.
That's
and now
true.
like, I guess this doesn't even sound cringe, but like that is where it is right now. Like I walk into a Call of Duty event, and I'm not even a Call of Duty player, or a Halo event. Like almost everyone knows me. So it's like that dream sort of has come true. And that sort of was my dream at one point. Especially I just loved video games, wanted to make it my job. And like that dream sort of has come true. But then that dream comes true and you try to find something next. And I guess that's where we're at right now. And if Paige is leaving,
we're leaving.
I'm leaving. So I guess that's going to do it for the Flycast, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bose, thanks for...
I hope you guys learned something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hope you learned yourself something today.
Fucking something.
That's going to do it, Bose. Thanks for hopping on. Can't wait to play ranked when we get home.
Did y'all walk? Nah. Did y'all walk here today?
Nah, I drove.
You walking back?
No.
It's Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's Day.
Busy afternoon. Busy.
Busy.
Have a good one. Matt Craig, play that outro music.